Okay, alright princess, let's see what the comments section has to say. Put a recipe in the description, that's a good one. Okay, recipe in the description. Let's see. Nipple cupcakes. Okay, they were not nipple cupcakes, but boob cupcakes with pepperoni nipple. Okay, can we get past the nipple ones? Fried Oreos, do donuts, chili. I do have a good chili recipe. What else? Tacos, 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 tacos. I'll have to twist my arm.
Oh yeah, it's taco time! Now the first thing we need to do in our taco adventures is we need to get a sack, and we need to fill that sack with all our meat. This is called a taco meat sack. Taco meat sack, yeah. No, actually we're marinating it with mojo marinade. And then we're gonna stick our juicy meat sack in the fridge. Next on the list, we need to make some flour tortillas, which is a fairly simple process. We just need flour, water, salt, baking powder, some kind of fat. We're using Crisco, but you can use lard, is actually preferred, and you can also use butter as well. Now, a fun fact you guys probably don't know about flour tortillas is they're actually gluten-free. No, I'm lying. They're definitely not. They're like all gluten. They're not gluten-free. Alright, next we have to flour our work surface and separate our dough into equal portions about the size of a small ball of dough. Yeah, I know, that's very descriptive. And now we're gonna roll out our 4.5 billion, it seemed like 4.5 billion at the time, 4.5 billion tortillas, and start cooking them up on the stove. Now there's two different ways to do it. One, which is the normal way, like you get in a store-bought tortilla, is to do it without butter. I like to put a little bit of butter. It does add a little bit of extra flavor. Who would have thought? Extra ingredients, extra flavor. Amazing. Now onto our pico de gallo. Now the most important thing that people always leave out of their pico de gallo recipes is the pico dance. You want to have happy vegetables. Why? Because happy vegetables taste better. You can't have happy vegetables if you don't do the pico dance. We have cilantro, tomatoes, white onions, lime, and salt. Now we really don't need the inside of the tomatoes for anything for pico de gallo. We don't need seeds or juice or anything. So we're just going to use the outsides and we're going to cut them into a small dice. Same thing with the white onions. So you may be asking yourself, what does pico de gallo mean in English? Well, it actually translates to rooster's beak. I'm not even joking. It translates to roosters. I don't know why someone was like, hey, you know what? This reminds me of a rooster's beak. Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like too, I'm sure. So a lot of people don't know this, but the outside of limes and lemons actually has a lot of flavor. So we zested some with a microplane. We didn't really wind up using it, but at least we have it for future recipes. And now to make our epic guacamole. Fine, we had a shopping fail that's supposed to be a lime. Actually, we kind of got carried away, I think, with the lime on the pico de gallo a little bit. Now, there's a few different ways to make guacamole. The basics are avocado, something sour, like lemon or lime, onion, and salt. Some people like to do it with cilantro, some people don't. Some people even don't like to do, like taqueria guacamole sometimes doesn't even have onions. Sometimes it has tomatoes as well. So there's a lot of different variations in the recipe. One of the tricks you can use is instead of dicing all these onions and instead of using the lemon or lime, we could actually just use the avocados and some of our pico de gallo and mash that all together and save us a couple steps. You can also use a store-bought salsa and mash it with the avocados as well. Even with the lemon instead of lime, it actually came out really, really good. It is finally time to cook our chicken. Oh my god, it feels like it's been marinating in the refrigerator for like 17 years. Maybe just 17 hours. 17 hours is even a long time. You know what? The more it marinates, the better it is anyway. And we get to use our brand new cast iron grill pan. These cast iron things, they're like babies. They need all the attention and care in the world. Now, while we're waiting for these to cook, let's go slice up some radishes. Yes, radishes. These are actually a staple in authentic Mexican tacos. Oh! You really thought I cut myself? Really? Really? So we're about done. We just need some queso fresco, which is like a crumbly Mexican cheese, and we start making our taco. I can't wait. This is starting to look really, really good. I want to shove this in my mouth. That's what she said. Did she say that? She probably didn't say that, but paraphrased. So on the taco spectrum, this is kind of on the lighter side. Yeah, it's not a fish taco. It still does have the guacamole, but it's not loaded with beans and cheese and 15 pounds of steak. It's kind of a lighter, healthier option for tacos. And after all that hard work, there's nothing quite like shoving a taco in your face. And yes, it was that damn good.